I love baseball.
Baseball, baseball.
94.5 The Peak presents Wasatch Wasps Baseball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. This broadcast is powered by Guild Mortgage, Dairy King, CarQuest Auto Parts, Physical at the Fit Stop, Wasatch Back Flooring, Napa Wasatch Auto Parts, Heber City Point S, Dorius Dental, and Bank of Utah.
Baseball.
The guy on first.
Who?
The first base.
Who?
The guy playing
Who
first.
is on first?
I'm asking you.
Now let's go live to the Diamond for play-by-play coverage of Wasatch Wasp Baseball on 94.5 The Peak.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the ballpark. Wasatch forces Game 3 of the three-game series here in the Super Regional of the 5A State Tournament with the 5-3 victory. Bridger Shaw throwing a complete game gem in order to give Wasatch the opportunity to still advance into the Elite Eight. This is your Dairy King pregame show brought to you, of course, by the Dairy King, winners of Best in State for the past 20 years. Ty, sorry I abandoned you for that Game 2. Had to get the AP Spanish test done back at the high school, and we got it done.
It went well, and Ty, if this starts off poorly, we're going to send you off on your way,
That's
right?
I'll grab some tacos or
here.
something.
No, we're happy to have you back over here, and hopefully Wasatch can complete the come-from-behind win in this series here.
Ty, take us around the diamond real quick for this third and final game. Max Livingston on the mound. Take us around the diamond for the defensive
Livingston
starters.
Throwing to Dahl, catching. Hafen's going to stay at third after Shaw just won a complete game. They're going to have Shaw DHing. Fowler at short, Salmon at second, Mahoney at first. Blake Sweatin left, Brown in center, and Kyron Stocking, the senior, is going to move over to right field, and Eddie Bluth is down to start this game.
Defensive starters brought to you by UCCU, an organization rooted in the credit union philosophy of people helping people. UCCU, love where you bank.
That's an interesting one, Ty. Fouled off the handle. Looked like it was about to get Hidalgo.
It's 1-1 count. Livingston on the mound for Game 3. He's been the Game 3 starter throughout region play. A couple of impressive wins over a good lineup at Timpview. And Springville, who ended up having a very good season, Ty. Springville ended up getting beat by Salem Hills in the first round of the state tournament. Salem Hills and Spanish both with Game 1 victories and are in a deadlock. I believe both are tied the last time we checked against West Jordan and Alta. 2-1 the count to Hidalgo. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Fowler fields it, throws it on the run on the base, and he gets the out at first base. Nice play by the shortstop Fowler, and Wasatch has one away.
Oh, that's a really good play, Tyler. The range on that is certainly noteworthy. We saw yesterday in the wet conditions, it was just a little tougher for the infielders to get a good first step. That was an excellent first step as Braxton gets that one right up the middle, comes all the way across by the second baseman and makes the throw to get the leadoff out.
Leadoff out brought to you by Mountain Refined. Nestled in the heart of the Heber Valley, Mountain Refined has been a trusted community staple for over 30 years. Passion lies in serving the community by providing top-notch furniture and flooring solutions. Ovison will come up to the plate. I believe he's going to be the starting pitcher for Cyprus here in Game 3. He'll take ball one and swing at the second one. It's going to be a line drive right at Fowler. Fowler will make the line drive catch, 2 away.
That's a tough read off the bat there, Tyler. That's a good play from Braxton there, too. That ball looked like it was coming out a lot higher, and it would be easy for Braxton to elevate and try to jump there a little too early. But, man, he just read that thing well and actually followed it as it was top spinning down towards the ground. And he's just making it look easy at short right now.
Going to bring up the catcher, Anderson. He'll take strike one. Tie your keys for Wasatch to get the Game 3 victory in advance.
Well, Ty, the keys in Game 1, we're not going to switch it too much here. We talked about you needed depth in the lineup, and Wasatch 6, 7, 8, 9 came through. Jack Salmon, a couple hits in the 6th spot. Dahl getting a hit there, Tyler. They produced, and so you need your full lineup to produce. And then, of course, you just need pitching, Ty, and Max needs to do exactly what he's doing. Throw to contact, let your defense make plays, and you should be okay at the end of the game. You just do not want to give free passes. Both teams, if you look at it, Tyler, have gotten in trouble in this series. When Wasatch lost, it was 10 free ones, 3 errors, 5 walks, 2 hit by pitch. And Cyprus last game, Tyler, they got into the problems with that. They had some hit by pitches, some errors, and it got them into trouble.
0-2 goes upstairs for ball one. 1-2 the count here to the catcher. Keys brought to you by Smiles by Design, instilling confidence and inspiring wellness. Enjoy welcoming, personalized dental care that leaves a lasting impression at Smiles by Design. Again, we're here in the top of the first. Wasatch, despite being the road team, will be home twice in this series, Ty. So the rules state that the home team is home the first game, away team becomes the home team in Game 2, and then a coin flip that Coach McCoy won. So they get to be home again today. 2-2 the count, 3-2 the count.
I missed one too, Ty. I had 2-2 in the book, so we both must have missed a pitch there.
I only had 3-2.
Yeah.
That was only 3 balls.
That's ball 3. That's coach is coming out saying the same thing.
We only had 3 balls as well on the account. That was a 3-ball, 2-strike. I had it at 2-2. That's what the Wasatch book had it at, was 2-2.
Yeah, Ty. In fact, we've got a video we can go back and watch if you want. So
yeah, a little instant replay. The first pitch was called strike, and then he swung at the second pitch, and then it's been 3 straight balls.
He fouled off another one, if you remember.
Oh, that's right.
And I think that's probably what's causing a slight confusion here, is he fouled one off straight back and fouled one off down the first base line. But it's definitely 3-2.
Yeah, definitely a 3-2 count. It's a little pause in the action, brought to you by Mirror Lake Station. Owners David and Kristen Wade here in the stands, supporting Wasatch High School baseball and Wasatch High School athletics. Well, not good for the home plate umpire to be not know where the count is after 2 batters. Long day, though, right? Doubleheader.
It's a long day. And Ty.
Heck of an attempt, though, to try to steal first base.
Yeah.
It's hard to steal first. Probably it's the hardest base to steal, right, is first base. And Anderson nearly got it.
It's been done before, right? This season, it's been done before. Hafen also had to have a 5-pitch walk at one point.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Remember, actually got out on a 5th pitch.
I have a couple of people looking at us, and that we had a 2-2. And again, just look at the video.
Yeah.
There's still some pause in the action. In fact, the first base umpire is saying that he had it as ball 4, and Coach McCoy is not happy about it.
Well, this is really poor mechanics. If
it is. If no umpire knows
on the field, know the count, that's a bad deal.
And technically, the home book is the official book, and Wasatch is technically the home team.
Well, Ty, I'm going to go back over the video right now. I got it right here in front of me, so let me take you through it, and we'll go over this together.
First pitch was called strike 1, correct? Maybe we missed the first pitch, Ty, but...
All right, yeah, so got Anderson stepping into the box here. And we're gonna rerun this whole scenario here for you, okay? All right, Ty, so as Livingston goes, you got strike 1 called on the outside part of the plate. So you went 0-1 on this one. Going to get the call in here, Ty.
We did get the call, and we're going to keep it as a 3-2 count.
Yeah, and I'm going to double-check, make sure. Foul ball straight back on pitch number 2. Okay, then you got pitch number 3 here from Max. That's the foul ball down the right line.
Well, payoff pitch ends up being a ball anyway.
Well,
so
it doesn't matter here, Ty. It does matter in the pitch count scenario, I guess, on these things.
Can you have an audible and say, well, we walked him anyway, we'll
take that pitch back over there.
Runner on first, 2 outs. Wasatch had a couple of ground out of the shortstop, line out of the shortstop. Just terrible that nobody knew what the count was out of the umpires, Ty.
Well, and there's a couple things that are bad about it there, Tyler, because Max was kind of he was dealing okay, right? And then you had to stop for a couple minutes for the umpires to figure out what's going on. It was right on ball 3, that kid walked. Just going over the video here, Ty. It's very clear if you go back and watch it. But the umpires made Max sit and stand around and get out of his rhythm. And so, even though he walks him on the next one, Tyler, just mechanically from the umpires, it's poor because it gets your pitcher out of the rhythm.
Well, and it's not just the home plate umpire, Ty. The base umpires, you got 2 base umpires here who, frankly, should have that, right? So that you can have a reference point. And now one of the umpires here.
Tell you what,
a close miss on pitch 1 ball.
Slippery slope to get into, though, if you're Wasatch, because you don't want to get emotionally begging for calls at this point. You just want to go take care of business. So at this point, you just got to forget about it, right, and put it away. Yeah, it was a bad mechanics, but you know what? All of us at various points in our lives have brain mistakes at times, right? And the umpires had one right there, and so Wasatch has to let it go and move on.
Runner goes. It's a called strike at the plate. The throw to second. Oh, the throw was in time, Ty, but Salmon can't keep it in the glove. It's a stolen base and a duck on the pond here for Cyprus in the top of the first. What it did do, Ty, is it woke up both crowds. It was kind of dead going in here to Game 3. Both crowds are now into it. And a stolen base there for Anderson.
That's too bad. That was a great throw from Dahl, Tyler. And just bang, bang play, literally. And so if you're going to be picky, you want that throw up just a tad higher so it's easier to receive if you're the fielder. And then you come down and make the tag because when it's just a hair low like that, the slide is coming into the glove, and it got hard for Jack. But really, Ty, a ball that should be handled in the middle, and Wasatch should be out of the inning.
1-1 the count on a pitch that was just below the knees for strike one. Guy on second, Livingston. The pitch swung on, elevated to shallow left center field. Austin Brown settles underneath it, and the center fielder freshman makes the play, and Wasatch gets out of the inning. No runs on, no hits, no errors, and one left on base.
Sorry to cut you off. That play's not as easy as it looks. It's right into the sun. The sun is right behind. It's kind of in that left center chaos area, so keep your eye on that today. Austin made that look easy, but it's not as easy as it looked.
Are you ready for lunch? Well, the Dairy King, home of the train, is serving the best food with friends and family in the Valley and have been the winner of Best of State for 20 years. They've recently been named the best of Utah for their milkshakes. You've got to try their delicious train burger with an Oreo shake. They also have those yummy salads that just hit the spot, or a turkey breast sandwich that tickles the taste buds. They've proudly been serving the Heber Valley for 78 years at the Dairy King, home of the train, serving deliciousness daily. Stop in today.
We at Guild Mortgage help people build personal wealth through real estate, be it your first home, next home, dream home, or investment property. At Guild Mortgage, we help you refinance for that lower interest rate, shorter term, or home remodel. At Guild Mortgage, we help you plan for retirement by owning multiple investment properties and can even add to your retirement plan with a reverse mortgage. We at Guild Mortgage believe everyone can own what matters.
Timberline Ace Hardware is committed to helping their neighbors and their communities, and because they're in the neighborhood, they can deliver almost anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top